you'll see a few different kinds of graphs on the MCAS. And the easiest may be speed versus time. Now you've done graphing before, so you'll know that there's a y-axis, isn't there, and an x-axis. And the y-axis is the up and down one, the vertical one. In this situation, the y-axis has speed on it, say 20 meters per second. The x-axis is the horizontal one and has different times on it, doesn't it? 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 seconds, for an example, time. Now, let's say I asked you, what is the speed of the object at 30 seconds? You would take this, go to 30, and just go up, straight up, until you found the line, wouldn't you? You find the line here, you come across, and at 30 seconds, the object is traveling at 20 meters per second. Pretty easy. What if I said to you, how fast is the object going in 10 seconds? You go to 10 seconds, you come up here, and you hit the red line immediately, don't you? In fact, you hit it at 0. So at 10 seconds, it's going at 0 meters per second. With that means it's stationary, correct? Now, what they'll often ask you to do on the test, they'll ask you different questions about different time intervals. For instance, during what time intervals is the object stationary? Speed is 0. Well, look over here. Where is the speed 0? It's here, isn't it? It's between 0 and 10 seconds. So I can do this. Why don't we stay, I'll drag that over there. I'll label that 0 to 10 seconds is stationary. Speed is 0 meters per second. How about the next one? Where's it accelerating? How about speeding up? Where in this graph is the velocity increasing? Isn't it getting bigger here, and then here? It's increasing along here. So it's accelerating here. In fact, it's accelerating by speeding up, isn't it? During that section there. How about slowing down? Isn't the speed coming down from here to here in that interval there? Let's label that then. Accelerating, slowing down along this section here, isn't it? Constant velocity, that's interesting. Constant means, or constant, I should say, probably say constant speed here. Where is speed not changing? Isn't it not changing along here? I mean, it's 20 meters per second here, right? Also 20 here. So all along here it's going 20, isn't it? So let's do this. Let's say constant speed of 20 meters per second. Now I got one thing over here. Isn't there one more constant velocity in the area on this graph where speed is not changing? It's that flat line. Is it another flat line? Sure. Isn't it also constant speed here, but of 0 meters per second? Okay. So here's how it ends up. Little cleaner graph here. Here in this section here, 0 to 10, we're stationary. Speed is 0. We're also constant speed because it's 0 all the way there, isn't it? Then this section here, we're accelerating, it's speeding up. The speed is getting greater and greater and greater, isn't it? Until it gets here, and then for a while there, it stays at 20 meters per second, doesn't it? So isn't that constant speed again? Well, this time not 0, but it's a constant speed of 20. Then, of course, down here it slows down. Let's look at one more here. How about this? Let's see. Where should I point the constant speed of 30 meters per second here? Here's where it's 30. Isn't it constant? Let's put that there. What's it doing here? Isn't it accelerating, slowing down? Sure, I'll drag that and put that there. Isn't that constant velocity again, but now at 15? Do I have one of those? I do. What's it doing here again? Slowing down again, isn't it? So I've got to have another one of those. And then finally, isn't that constant speed again? It's not changing. Not going up or down, is it? And it's at 0, isn't it? I'll say, well, first of all, that's stationary, isn't it? And also it's constant speed of 0, isn't it? Put them both here. These both relate to that line there. Okay? So these are speed versus time graphs. Pretty easy. Constant speed, slowing down, constant, slowing down, constant, and since it's 0, it's stationary. Back here we have accelerating, speeding up also. Okay? All right, here's your video code right here. You need to write that down, correct? Bye.